The United States is bulking up its Ebola response. The Pentagon is forming a 30-person quick response team. The healthcare workers will get special training in infection control. They will help provide treatment to patients in American hospitals.
But today marks a critical and hopeful milestone for many exposed to the virus in Texas. Anna Werner is at the hospital in Dallas, where dozens of healthcare workers continue to check for their own symptoms of Ebola. Anna, good morning.
Good morning. Texas officials are cautiously optimistic that the worst of the Ebola exposure may be behind them. Today, a large group of people who were exposed to Ebola victim Thomas Eric Duncan passed the 21-day monitoring period with no symptoms.
It's a real big deal.
48 people have been taken off the list being monitored after having contact with the first Ebola patient diagnosed in the U.S., Thomas Eric Duncan. That group includes Duncan's fiancée, Louise Troe, and her family. They were placed under court-ordered quarantine and moved from their apartment to an undisclosed location in Dallas.
And let's realize these people have been through a terrible ordeal. They've lost someone that they love.
On Sunday, Troe released a statement ahead of her family's release, saying, "Our happiness is mixed with sadness at the same time. My beloved fiancé, Thomas Eric Duncan, did not survive with us. We continue to mourn his loss and grieve the circumstances that led to his death." 75 healthcare workers are still being monitored. The two nurses infected, Nina Pham and Amber Vinson, are being treated in hospitals in Maryland and Atlanta. Vinson's family has hired attorney Billy Martin and released a statement defending Amber's actions. They said suggestions that she ignored any of the physician and government-provided protocols recommended to her are patently untrue and hurtful. The Carnival cruise ship Magic docked on Sunday in Galveston. On board, a lab supervisor who handled Duncan's specimens at Texas Health Presbyterian. She and her husband isolated themselves in their cabin for part of the trip. A Coast Guard helicopter visited the ship on Saturday so a technician could take a blood sample. She tested negative for Ebola.
Nobody got worried or panicked or anything like that. It was just disappointment that the cruise was cut short for everyone.
Now, people who were on a flight with one of the two nurses who became ill, Amber Vinson, will have to wait a bit longer to be cleared until November 3rd. Nora?
All right, Anna, thank you.